So we're riding AK-89 to Mitches Brew. So right now we're on AK-89. It's just a connector trail. It's a little boring. Usually really muddy like that. So this is definitely not a trail that you want to ride right after it poured rain. So you kind of want to let it dry out a bit before you ride it, because there's just mud holes everywhere on it because it's really flat. A lot of pedaling. So it's just pretty boring experience riding it. So you got mud holes, you got flat and pedally. So no one with a downhill bike really likes riding AK-89. So it's well ridden because you have to ride it to get to the most popular trails other than Hillbilly and Shuttle Bunny in Williams Lake. So that one's a really bad one. So yeah, just a bunch of pedaling, not really the most fun, but whatever. You gotta ride it, so you do. And right here is the worst mud hole. It's always terrible. We made it through it though, so it's the worst when you have to put your foot down in there, because then you got a muddy foot for the rest of your ride. Now there is a jump here, but no one has the speed to hit it, so everyone just sort of rolls over it. Mud puddles are the worst, probably one of the worst parts of mountain biking, because you can't avoid them and they always seem to get you. That used to be a jump, but last year it broke, so now some people have put up some logs and stuff so that no one rides it, just in case someone's riding blind and they come into it guns a-blazing and try to hit it, but they come up short, so they don't just ride a gap. Alright, now we're on Mitches Brew, so we're going to take a left turn here. The other way is to Aflo, and so Aflo is another fun trail up here. Got a bit of pedaling to start, and then oh, that's a big puddle. Yeah, and now we're headed down. We're gonna little jump. Whee! Now there's a bit of pedaling to get up to the top of this little peak. Some mud. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I made it. Yes. Gotta pedal. That's the worst part of these trails, is the pedaling that you have to do to get to them. But it's worth it. Now there's a big wooden feature. I want to ride it. I can't ride up it though, it's a little steep. Oh, almost didn't make it up halfway. Alright, now this is a rolling deck for 3 jumps. I'm only gonna hit the first one because the other 2 are kind of sketchy. Woo! I see. That one's pretty big. It's sort of be a pretty good rider. That one bucks you up apparently. Also have to be a really good rider for that one. Just avoid all the mud so that you don't get wet feet and all muddy. Now this trail is rated a black, so you need quite a bit of experience to ride it, but it's one of the easier black diamonds in Williams Lake. So, because like everything has a ride around. But you have to be able to ride gullies and stuff like that to ride this. Now there's an optional gully there, but this is a jump. I haven't hit it yet, so I'm just checking it out. Into some gullies. Now there's some trail fork, so take the right there. It's just a bit of a side-ish. You get across. Now there's some side hill. Bug flew in my mouth right there. Whew. Now there's a trail fork, so you go straight. The trail that forks right here is called Gilf. It's probably one of the hardest. It's probably one of, if not the hardest trail on the mountain. So, got to be a really experienced rider to ride it. Here's the wall ride section. Woo! Alright, all of them. This wall ride's my favorite because most people can ride it because it's an easy entry. So this section's a little hairy. Shortcut. That road's pretty tight, so most people just take the shortcut. Now you can just sort of coast up here. I try to death grip it all the way, well, from that little downhill section after the tight corner all the way up to at least here. But if I can't go death grip that corner. It's pretty tight anyways. Second section. Head up to here. Go back down. Shortcut. Now there is a jump there, but it's pretty sketchy. there is a jump there that's not. You want to get up to the higher side, because that'll set you up better for this jump. Woo! Now this jump, there's a hip right here. Woo! Well, it's more of a step up than a hip, but whatever. And then here's a jump up here. Pedal into it. Woo! Full speed. I don't hit that jump because the lip's quite a bit lower than the top of the box, and it's pretty close to the top of the box. Now we're on the TDC trail. This is just to get you to the bottom of the trail, which is where you get picked up if you're shuttling. This is probably one of my favorite corners right here. And you can just sort of really lean into it. And then there's a jump up here. Woo. Now most of this trail is side hill, going across the gullies just to get across. Now I take the higher part. Oh, that's neat. They fixed it up because there used to be a bad side hill there, so they added a bunch of dirt. Yeah, there's a lot of maintenance going on the trails up here, so you never know what's going to be changed, what's going to be and what's going to be improved. It's like there's some trail building organizations, but there's not too many, but there's still enough to surprise you. Now we're pretty close to the bottom. There's a chute up here that I'm gonna ride. There's a ride around for it though, so if you're not feeling confident, just go straight. But there's the chute you go left on. Sometimes that chute's pretty loose, so gotta be a little careful. Always stay on your brakes. Ooh, don't go off the edge of the side hill there. This part of the trail gets pretty overgrown. Tight corner. And now we're basically at the bottom. At the Tourist Discovery Center in Williams Lake. So that's where you'll get picked up if you ride these trails. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you enjoy.